Teacher Talk in sports, what it does, what it do, how we live in the NBA trade deadline is less than a month away. There are some notable teams that could be looking to improve as they are struggling, most notably the Warriors and the Lakers, but there honestly isn't much game changing talent that has been rumored to possibly on the block. We're talking all-star level guys. We got Zach LaVine, who many believe has his warts, and Pascal Siakam of the Toronto Raptors, former NBA champion, two-time All-NBA. I believe he's a two-time All-Star as well. Well, this is via Shams Charania of The Athletic. Developing, the Raptors and Pacers are in active talks on a trade centered on two-time All-Star Pascal Siakam for a package that includes 3 first-round pick, league sources say. Well, it's on The Athletic. I'm not going to share it. It's behind a paywall. But anyhow, the trade would also involve Bruce Brown going to the Raptors and other salary fillers as well. But of course, those 3 first-round picks is why Toronto would most be interested in it. Not that Bruce Brown's a slouch, he's a very good player. It would be a risky move for the Pacers because this here's SI.com. So it mentions how because Siakam apparently would prefer staying in Toronto, several reports have stated that the two-time All-Star won't commit to re-sign with any team that might trade for him. This creates an awkward situation, though, as doing such a thing hurts his trade value, especially since he's on an expiring contract and could walk for nothing this summer. Yes, that's what makes this very risky. The fact that he has stated, well, at least the rumors are, that he will enter free agency. He's not planning on signing a long term extension with any team that possibly could trade for him. We've seen Toronto actually do a one and done trade, acquiring Kawhi Leonard, which worked out. Of course, they won the championship that year. You walked after that. But as good as Pascal Siakam is, he's not on the level of a Kawhi Leonard. Let's take a look at his stats. He's actually going to turn 30 in the beginning of April. His stats are down from each of the last 2 seasons, although his minutes are down as well because he led the league in minutes each of the previous 2 seasons, but his efficiency is up as he's shooting 52.2% from the field, which is his highest since 2018-19. Still a very good all-around player. Hasn't quite reached league average three-point shooting after he was in 2018 and 2019-20, but again, still does a lot to help a winning team. Possibly could be a second best player on a championship team. It could be argued he was the second best player on the Raptors team that won the championship, as he averaged 19 points per game in that postseason. But would you do this trade if you're the Indiana Pacers, especially knowing that he might walk after the season unless they could get some assurances from him, which doesn't seem like they would. I mean, the Pacers right now have surprised. They're 6th in the East at 23-17. But are they a title contender with Siakam? And I mean, as good as Halliburton is, he's been missing games. He missed a bunch of games last season, and let's say he were to get hurt, I don't think Siakam would be happy on the Pacers without Tyrese Halliburton. And again, even with Siakam, you can't say they're on the level of the Celtics, Bucks, or 76ers. But what are your thoughts? Do you think the Pacers go after Pascal Siakam? Would you like to see your favorite team go after Siakam? Or which other names are you interested in that have been rumored to potentially be traded? Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.